know, this basketball team, when they're focused and when they finish, they're pretty darn good. And if we can play that kind of basketball consistently for 40 minutes, I think we can play with about anybody in this country, and I hope that my wish comes true.
We just tried to play hard, and I think it was a great game, a team effort, and I'm just very glad that we won. I mean, it's my fourth consecutive CAA tournament championship, so I'm just very glad, and I'm happy for my teammates and for my team.
And speaking of the NC2A tournament, the Lady Monarchs will find out who they will play and when this Sunday night. The NASCAR Winston Cup circuit made its way to Las Vegas this past weekend, and if the results are any indication, the Ford Taurus seems to be a better idea. Ford's claimed the top 7 spots in the inaugural Las Vegas 400. Jack Roush was a big winner as well. His cars finished 10th, 6th, 4th, 2nd, and when Mark Martin took the checkered flag, also 1st. Now, how did yesterday's results affect the point standings? Rusty Wallace leads Dale Earnhardt by 56. Mayfield, Spencer, and Elliott round out the top 5. Defending points champion Jeff Gordon slipped to 6th. Well, despite a loss to the Naval Academy last week, William & Mary's gymnastics team is still flying high. One reason is senior All-American Jeff Hittner, who, as Bob Matthews shows us, has become a better gymnast after taking a year off.
Just listening to Jeff Hitter's list of woes is enough to make you cringe.
My sophomore year, I blew out my back. I had multiple stress fractures. And last year, I blew out my wrist and had to have a screw put in my wrist and was out all last season.
But instead of letting it derail his career and his life, he used the downtime to appreciate where he was.
I totally had to change my mindset from, you know, wanting to get back to where I was immediately to just enjoying the freedoms that I had now that I couldn't do gymnastics for a little while.
Looking back on it, the injuries actually became the best thing for Jeff. It forced him to find out that there is life in college outside of gymnastics.
Enjoying college, enjoying being social with my friends and hanging out more, staying up later.
And now that he's back, he is focused. With a top 5 national ranking in rings, back in the hunt for a national championship.
He's got a perspective on athletics, what he wants to do in life, and just the whole ball game.
And regardless of how it turns out, he says the injury was the best thing to ever happen to him. At the College of William & Mary in Williamsburg, Bob Matthews, News Channel 3.
You look at the video right there, and they make it look so easy, but that stuff is so difficult, especially the iron cross.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, it's painful to watch.
It doesn't look easy to me.
Thanks, Ted.
Thanks, Ted. A competition in good taste and for a great cause.
See what's cooking at John's